Morning everyone, welcome to the stream. We've got market open in 15 minutes, so I'm going to do some analysis and we'll see how it's going. Actually first I'll get rid of some of these drawings from yesterday. The ones that are relevant. Well, that 5-minute long that we called out yesterday. Crazy all-time highs. 9R if you targeted all-time highs. We don't really need any of this. Fact is, there's all-time highs. We do have a data low actually from CPI right here at 8:30. So 8:30 expanded, so we should see a 9:30 manipulation and then expansion. So hopefully we get a 9:30 manipulation below the data low, and then an expansion further into all-time highs. Okay. Get rid of all of these. Okay. So since we balanced this whole H4 range over this way, we could just draw the range from here. Not that we probably most likely won't come down anywhere near EQ of this range, but it's worth having up anyway. And the daily low is just there. Okay, let's go on the daily and see what the daily candle did. Okay, so we have a daily fair value gap here that we held. It sent price into all-time highs. Go down to the H4, and there's our H4 inversion from yesterday. Not that we didn't really need it on there, but it's there anyway. So we do have quite a big H4 gap in discount, although I never saw all-time highs, so this wouldn't really be a draw for me. This would possibly just be a something to bounce off of if we got it. Let me just take a look at the daily rejection wick. So there's nothing really too big here, especially this one. Okay, well, we'll leave it for now. Drop down to the 15. So we've got quite a big M50 and FPG here from this big data candle. But there's nothing here. There's no 15-minute imbalances or anything. There's this one, but obviously price has already balanced this, so if we come back down here, I'll most likely run this. We do have trendline liquidity, but again, at all-time highs, you're taking a gamble trying to short for this. I don't know why I labeled that as a daily FVG. It's not. Oh yeah. Check on the YouTube quickly, make sure it's running smoothly. Yeah, there we are. Okay. So at 9:30, I would like to see price come down, potentially take this data low. If we get it, that would be perfect. Also, data highs got taken here. So yeah, I think we'll most likely manipulate lower, potentially into this M15, but we could come all the way down here. I doubt that we'll come all the way down here and run this trendline liquidity into this H4 FEG. If we do, brilliant. You know, it'd be perfect. But I don't think we will. So this will be good enough. And if we get something pristine, this will be good enough. We'll have to wait and see. So longing for all-time highs, you know you've got nothing, no resistance apart from this. That's it. But this is nothing. That's why you don't show all-time highs. You're always reacting off of nothing. You know. Yeah, man. So let's hold on until market open here. Let me just see if we have SMT. Do we have an SMT? Charts. A wappy one. We are. New York PM. There's an SMT at PM. Oh, wait, no, there wasn't. So this was an SMT, but ES left equal lows. This was an SMT here. I'm not going to mark it though, because it's already expanded off the SMT. It looks like price wants higher. I'm going to mark this out as a data high, just because it is a data high on like the 2 minute. You know, it's there. So I'll mark it as a data high anyway. But we'll see what price wants to do. So the fact that 830 expanded, we should. Oh wait, no. Actually, we have the manipulation here. Actually, potentially not. Potentially, we might just get a 930 expansion. We do have 830 manipulation. I was. Seems like I was wrong. We have expansion and manipulation, but whichever one happens first is what you class it as. So this is definitely some manipulation here, actually, and we've tapped into. What's this? M5, M3, M5 FVGs. Yeah, here we are. Look. So we're actually reacting off of this. Try and draw it perfectly. Reacting off this M5 FVG. Obviously, we've taken some sell side liquidity as well, being yeah. I hope this isn't a long on a day. That wouldn't be ideal. So there's our data candle range. But even if we just came down and swept this and rebalanced this range, I wouldn't be mad at it. Apologies. Thinking about see how that looks. Should be better. That's slightly better, isn't it? Long drawing. Can I move this in line with the that way I also know like where how far the chart is, like on the edge of this. I just can't pull the chart past that. Sweet. So am I getting inversion down here, which would be nice going into 9:30. We could potentially see that manipulation I wanted. Three minutes here until market open. Oh. Okay, 2 minutes until market open here. This is a completely invalid inversion setup. Technically it's A tier, but I mean, if we weren't at all-time highs, it'd be a good trade. But we're not reacting off of any higher time frame PD array, which automatically makes it invalid for my criteria. It must be reacting off at least an M15. And on the lower time frames, it can be reacting off something like a 5 minute or a 2. But yeah, we have the sweep, yeah, but not here, here. But nothing major. This is a very minor buy side. The only good thing is that we're in premium. There is a minor sell side below, and obviously we have this data low, which is an A plus target. But like I say, this is only an A tier setup. Okay, there's market open. Hopefully we see manipulation down into at least EQ at this range. So there's the minor sell side. And a tap into the M15. ES is yet to tap into that M15. So there isn't SMT currently, but obviously we're still going down, so see what ES wants to do. I do want to see EQ here. I definitely want to see EQ here. If we bounce early, okay, there's EQ. So if we get some sort of inversion long, I'd be quite happy taking that. There's a 30-second here. We'll see if we get closure. Doesn't look like it. Maybe we will. I do actually like this. We have SMT too, so if we get this closure, I'm going to take this. The only issue is there's quite a few PD rays in the higher time frame, sort of blocking it, which I don't love, but it's still A plus. So this M1 also lines up with a 30-second. So if they close above basically here, then we're good to go. Looks like we might get it. It's not a valid closure yet. I do want to see a strong close here. What could get in our way? 3 minute. I'm going to take this.
Order filled.
I do want to see it sort of power through this 3 minute here pretty quick, but the M1 has closed too. Okay, so we'll go break even here. So our take profit is going to be all-time highs. Okay, so there's break even. Okay, so I've got stop to break even here. So my stop's actually already at break even. And then I have TP here for 5 micros. Sorry, 4 micros here, and then we're going to leave one runner to see how far we can go if we do just reach into all-time highs. I don't really see why we should come back down though, because we have, you know, we've rebalanced EQ and we tapped into the M15, so we should just go here. See some nice momentum too. We also have SMT, so I should have marked this out, but yeah, we do have SMT. We're about to hit TP1 here.
Order filled.
There we are. There's TP. What a trade. What a trade, guys. That was sick. Yeah, I'm still holding 1 micro here. I've got my stop to break even. I'm just holding it to see if we run higher. If it stops me at break even, I don't care. It's only 1 micro. But yeah, that was a 2.6969 risk to reward. Immature. But yeah, no, this was beautiful. We had the 30-second IFEG. We also had the M1 close here. Yes, we had this M3 blocking sort of in our way. But if you look on the M5, we sort of just closed out that with a big wick. We were reacting off EQ of the range. We were reacting off an M50 and FEG. So we also have SMT as well. We're targeting a data high, which is an A+ draw on liquidity. So this trade was perfect, in my opinion. Great trade. I'm glad we managed to capitalize on some profits there after yesterday's unfortunate loss. But yeah, no, that's great. Still got this 1 micro in. We're going to see how far we can hold it. As soon as the price shows a sign of reversal, I'll close it. But I'm not too fussed. With these runners, you can sort of just hold for a Hail Mary. Might sort of just try and target 100 points. Or you could try and target something flat as long as you're going into all-time highs, like 25,600, for example. It's a pretty round number. Yeah, obviously, if this comes to break me even, I don't mind at all. We've just taken some nice profits there, so I'm happy with that. We'll just we'll leave it at 25,600. Why not? I've not actually got to take profit for this one runner. I'm kind of just holding it. So we'll just estimate 25,600 for now. I'll pop a screenshot of the of my executions on screen too, in my short. But yeah, no, this was a beautiful trade. It's a shame that no one saw it live. So what makes me a little bit wary is that we do have SMT at the highs at the minute. ES hasn't taken all-time highs like NQ did, but obviously all-time highs we just sort of usually power on. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll just leave this there for now, as this was our main take profit. I'll just stay on until I get stopped at break even, or I decide to close the runner. We got a great fill on this trade as well. Literally right on the 30-second candle close, we got a really good fill, which is perfect. You'll love to see it. Right here is where we got filled. Obviously the stop loss, hard stop just below the IFVG. So what we can do here is we can actually just draw a range from this leg, and we can see if we rebalance EQ with this range. There's an M3 inversion. There's actually an M3 FVG here, which we could potentially react off of. I'm going to get rid of this one, and I'm actually just going to move it to this M4. So then we have something like we can react off of if we know it's there. So there's also a large M3, like a really big M3. Obviously this M4 is the cleanest though. Let's leave it here on the 30-second. I mean, this was super clean. That's how you trade market open, guys. That was beautiful. So I predicted that we'd have 9:30 manipulation to 9:30. Sorry, to expansion, and that's exactly what we got. So I called it yesterday, and I called it today. So I'm still in this long here. Just waiting. Really, it looks like it's tapped into that info. I'm not on the charts at the moment. I'm just currently posting my trade posting my trade on X. You can follow me up on X if you want to go and see that. It's at CxTrades on X. So yeah, we just tapped into this M4. This is a breaker as well. It probably looks cleaner on a higher time frame. There's a 5-minute OB actually. So yeah, we honestly we should just go here. Potentially come down here, but I doubt it. We should just lift off here, to be honest. Yeah. There we are. I'll just get the login frame for you. Looks like we have a wick over the high here. Yeah, following that wick, we may come down. Hopefully not. We may. Looks like we're just chopping here. We may come down lower now because of that wick above the high. Okay. Looks like we might get EQ here. Okay. Okay, so there's EQ. There's EQ. If it comes back down any further, then it's probably going to stop my run around break even. But like I said, I don't care. It's looking like it's going to be fair. I don't really see anything else that we could be rejecting off lower. If it wants to rebalance something lower, there's only really this. So if we you know, go beyond this 2-minute here, we'll most likely dive into this range. Let's see what it does.
Stop filled.
Okay, there's a runner at break even. Good stuff. All right, guys. Well, that's a short stream for today. Yeah. I know there was no one watching, but if you watch this back in a replay, thank you. And that was a cool trade. That was a great trade. Brilliant long setup at market open. We caught it live. We caught it for a 2.5R with 5 micros. So it took a little over 500 in profit there. Yeah, join in Monday. I stream every day of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, every day. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. This will be on shorts as well. So if you end up watching this, then definitely check out the shorts.